And we're live. Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday, June 7th, and what am I doing? Streaming from home on a Tuesday? Shouldn't I be out enjoying the suddenly nice weather on a live stream? Well, I was going to. That was originally in the cards, and then the forecast said it was going to kind of clear up towards 3:30, and I hadn't taken Charlie for a walk yet, or at least not for his afternoon walk, and then when we hit 4, it was still raining, and I went out and I kind of didn't feel like going back out and doing a stream. And yesterday I was going to go out and do a live stream, and my bathtub wouldn't drain. And then I noticed something really weird. When I put water into the bathroom sink, the water would come up into the bathtub, and then the same would happen with the kitchen sink, and then my toilet wouldn't flush. And this was all in the middle of the afternoon, so I was like, what the hell is going on? So I went down and I spoke to building management. They sent 3 guys up. It was a whole ordeal. It took hours and hours, and even though I was sitting here while people worked in my bathroom, I was exhausted by the end of it. So yeah, so this is what you get, an indoor stream. But hello, I see CNBTLR is here, Mark is here, Susan Young, COVID Hippo, Ebrin, Soldier 1, Gertej, Susan, Whoosjaw, Susan again, Lisa is here, Matt, I saw Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, Vivian Johnson, Marg H, Whitby Dude. Hello and welcome to a not impromptu, but not as originally planned, but I will get out either tomorrow or Wednesday and do a old-fashioned walking stream. I don't know what I'm doing Friday, if I'm going to do another one from home, or if I'm going to go out, or if I'm just going to go out and record a bunch of videos on Friday. There's only one way to find out, and that's wait and see. Action VJ is here. So let's see how the poll went. I put up a poll here. What am I drinking? The final answer, mystery juice, has been disqualified by me. So Moosehead, Grapefruit Radler, 20%, Hop City Brewing, Barking Squirrel, 29%, Saint Amboise Apricot Wheat Ale, 12%. Well, it looks like the Hop City Barking Squirrel wins. This is 5%, Roasted Caramel Toffee. Craft with attitude. In a nutshell, this balancing act of noble hop bitterness and roasted caramel malt sweetness will have you barking for a squirrel. Okay. Thank you for voting, and cheers, everyone. This is very refreshing. I think there might be another one or two of these after the stream. Definitely a good beer. Just before we get rolling, I'm doing something tonight a little bit inspired by Action Kid. I don't know if you've seen this, but he recently launched a balcony stream. So I think this is a live look, even though I don't see anything moving. I think this is a live look from his balcony. But it appears, is it frozen? Like, I don't see any water moving. I don't see... Apparently, this is going on. I don't know. Let's refresh it. Play. So he's got that running. So we're gonna do. Hopefully that is better. Sorry about that. What a very stumbles way. I reset everything when I set up this camera, so I just kind of guessed where the volume slider was to be. I guess I had it too high. Sorry about that, but hopefully it's a little better now. Hopefully. Or was that Action Kids music? Uh-oh. I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I was playing it. Let me see here. Yeah. That was the music from Action Kids stream. Oops. I should not have been playing that. That was the music from Action Kids stream. Oops. That was not my music. My music was at a good volume. See, there's my music. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Anyways, also tonight we've got some sour neon worms, which is in a green wrapper, so you can kind of see right through it. Hopefully I don't get busted for playing some of his music. It's very likely it'll happen. Oops. Chuck Diamond says, oh my god, hello Chuck D. So, yeah, what I wanted to do tonight, before I totally screwed that up, the reason I couldn't hear it was I had my headphones plugged in. All right. Let's get Firefox up and running. So, their Dollarama is finest. All right, let's try it. Just before we get going, let's try it. Yeah, Devin, that's fine. Oh, Charlie seems to think these are for him. Let's see how sour these are. They're decent. They are not bad. Okay, so with the weather being so bad the past few days, I was kind of thinking, what's my like wimpy sour or real sour? Bit a strong wimpy sour. So this was kind of like the craziest video I've ever recorded. I think I might have played it on the Stumbles channel a very long time ago. But I kind of just want to play it and give it one last watch. I did this one. When did I record this one? I didn't even put the date. Oh, this was recorded on Saturday, August 17th, 2019, I'm guessing, around 2:30 p.m. and covers about 9 kilometers. Good info, Johnny. Good info. So we will play the video and we'll watch it together. Hopefully the volume isn't too crazy this time. Hey guys, this was supposed to be a nice bike ride down by Lake Ontario past the Canadian National Exhibition, but as soon as I started riding on the Queensway, I heard thunder in the distance, and soon it started to rain lightly, and then this happened. So rather than find a dry spot to wait it out, I decided to keep recording and made a beeline for Union Station where I could catch the subway home. I started off heading west along the Queensway and then cut down to the lake and took the bike path east over to Union. This was recorded on Saturday, August 17th around 2:30 p.m. and the total ride covers around 9 kilometers. The heavy rain really starts coming down around 12 minutes into the video. Thanks for watching and enjoy the ride. What was that all about? And look at that subscribe button up there. So I had no idea it was going to rain. This was back when I recorded videos with the GoPro helmet cam. All I wanted to do was a simple waterfront ride back to Union Station, and little did I know what was waiting for me along the ride, as I have a dog kind of begging for some sour candies. Chuck Diamond says getting very professional nowadays compared to how it used to be. Oh, look at that. I used to put the direction where I was going on the bottom of the screen. I completely forgot I did that. Do you offer tours? Only virtually, I think. I don't really think I'm qualified to give a an in-person tour. Whippy Dude asking, I wasn't worried that rain would damage my camera. No, it's waterproof. Just want to see one thing. Brad Palmer asking the real questions. It is excellent. I quite like this beer. Say Amber Lager, 5%. I had a IPA yesterday. I think I'd still prefer that over this, but I like it. Hello, Jeanette. Good evening. I hope your recovery is doing well. Johnny, look over. There's a tornado on the left. Apparently, I missed it. Susan says so much head turning. There shouldn't be so much now that I've crossed the street. There's not so much left and right looking. Mark says, is it a Canadian beer? Yes, it is. And that kind of pitter patter you hear, I think, is just light raindrops on my helmet or on the camera. Apparently there's a tornado in this one that I missed. The calm before the storm. Yeah, not super eventful right now. At least, why are they walking on the wrong side? Deserved bell rung at them there. Hello, Amage. Susan said there was huge flooding and your brother's Camry got hit through the storm. Oh, back in 2013. Oh, you can see rain starting to hit the camera lens. This was recorded with a GoPro Hero 7, which I no longer have. I sold that last year. Mark says nothing better than a good storm. This was easily like the craziest conditions I've ever recorded in, including the snowstorms. This one, I think, blows every video I've recorded out of the water by a pretty good margin. At least in terms of craziness. And to see all these people down here in the lake, that guy's jogging without his shirt on. Like, in 5 minutes, I want to know where that guy was. Yeah, he says you were out today. I was out to the park to walk a dog. That was it. And I wasn't really out yesterday either, so 2 kind of off days for me. Don't worry, I still have videos lined up through Saturday, so we're in good shape. Hello, Chris Mills. Jerry Lee just got a new bike helmet. Light up Lumos Ultra Mips. Sweet. And yes, I saw your tip on the candy store. That is definitely worth checking out. I did take a bit of a breather. Well, yesterday was kind of a annoying day because of everything. Video professional in a new kind of entertainment. Chuck Diamond. Member for 20 months. God tier. Thank you, Chuck Diamond, for your support. He is the longest standing God tier channel member, I think. And Liz, $2.79 to buy Charlie some candy of his own. Thank you, Liz, for the $2.79. Thank you very much. I don't think we'll let Charlie have any of these guys.
To buy Charlie some candy of his own. Dog, lollipop.
Clayton, no worries. Your comments are enough. Tis the calm before the storm. And this was on the single speed. And this stretch of lakeshore, you're going uphill pretty much the whole time. So if there's any wind going at you, it's kind of annoying. Yes, that was a bell. A rare bell. Hello, Hardjot. Yeah, he obsessed with the tornado-like clouds. Whitby dude asking how much longer is Charlie with me? I think this is the last month or last week. Month. It feels like months. But I think this is it. That's correct, Susan. You can see the Medieval Times building up on the left and the OVO Center. So that's the exhibition, and then just south of that on the right would be Ontario Place. How bad are these things for me? Per 8 pieces, 130 calories. That's not so bad. I had a Filipino food for dinner. I had lumpia and some of their pork. How much says, what's your workout routine? You're looking at it. That person definitely got stuck in it. This was Ebron. That's it, Susan. That's the word I was looking for. Lechon. Ever had brisket? Many times. Hello, Rob. Yes, you have been unblocked. I got your DM, and welcome back to the fold, Rob. You can hear that thunder. There's a guy jogging shirtless. Yeah, Nina, I don't really bother it. It's kind of annoying to record in, but I like being out there. Susan says, why was it fenced off? I think probably this is August, so the CNE was right around the corner, and that's where they always hold the boat show. So they're probably just setting up for that, if I'm not mistaken. Chuck Diamond, what will you do for Canada Day fireworks? Chuck Diamond. That's a very good question, Chuck Diamond. What will I do? And thank you very much for your super chat. It's hard to record fireworks, especially with my camera. It never turns out that good.
What will you do for Canada Day? Fireworks?
I think it might end up being more of a stream kind of night. We'll find a spot where we can see some fireworks and take in a live stream. Would that work? It's probably better. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. Thank you very much, Chuck Diamond, for your super chat and for your longtime support as a God tier member. Now it's really starting to rain. I think I know why. Charlie is next to me. Hey, Charlie. Woman says, how many countries have you traveled to? I think I used my bell again here. And the rain comes. Countries. USA, Mexico, Cuba, Dominican, Korea, Taiwan, Japan, China, Hong Kong, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos. I know there's some more in there. I want to say 15 or 16. Any trips planned in the future? I hope so. My trip planning got put on a little hold as I started babysitting a dog, but hopefully we're going to get around to it. And look at that rain. It is really coming down. Can you do a walk down Elizabeth Street? Tara, I've done that in a number of videos before, but next time I'm in the area, I can see about covering it again. If only there were a big orange tent with a cool playground nearby. I hope so, Moment. Ali BHG asking if I'm going to the States again. I think so. I don't know if I can film there. I still have to sort that out, but I'll probably go to the States. These are too good. I gotta put these away. The reason the camera keeps going down is my eyes were getting like full of water, and that was the only way I could like shake the water out of my face. That's why I keep looking down. I'm like trying to flick the water off. Look at this trooper. He's like, got nowhere else to be. Do I still ride the single speed? Right now the chain has seized up, but I'll be getting on that. I did my first ride this year on the single speed. That was the one where I crashed and bashed my head against the ground. Negative, Clayton. Clayton says, I'm a brave man. Was. I haven't done anything like this since. Man, these things are excellent for a buck. Right through the red light. I don't know, Linda, but I've decided to put them away. It's your first day in Canada. Any suggestions on what to do in Toronto? Get out and explore. Where did you get on the trail? I got on at just south of, I want to say like Queensway and Ellis Avenue area. Jermaine, it is available. I can, if I remember, I can put a link to it in the description, but if you just type Johnny Cyclone Thunderstorm, it'll come up. Oh, it's your first Canada Day for you. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Pedal harder. Yeah, I think I was going into a pretty strong wind. Hey, there's someone walking on the right. Oh, that umbrella just got blown inside out. YouTube Land said hi to me on Queen Street last Saturday. You were holding a pillow. Oh, I think I remember that. Hello back to you. A week later. How much equipment was sacrificed for this vid? Nothing. Nothing. Look at all the water pooling right alongside the MGT on the left. YouTube Land. I think that'll be tomorrow, actually. I think I have the Oslington and Queen West video going up tomorrow morning. So we are going north up Bay Street. I think I'm on my way to Union Station. And this is actually the craziest part coming up. Not so scary if you're driving, but if you're riding a bike and you cannot see the surface at all, you have no idea if there's like a pothole. You're just completely blind looking down through this. And it gets even worse just up ahead under the underpass. Where will I be for Luminato on Saturday? I don't know. It's a good question. Going to make charcuterie. Oh, I took the sidewalk here. I was like, enough of that. I don't know if that quite sums it up, Everett, but it was definitely something. I couldn't wait to get to Union Station. And this part, I remember distinctly smelling like manure. This part stunk. This was a get undressed in the bathtub and immediately shower kind of ride. What's this? We're going back for more? We're going for round 2? Hello, Herman. Yes, my laziness resulted in a home stream tonight. Do I have a visor on my helmet to block the rain? Not really. That's why I keep looking down to like shake the rain out of my face. Sometimes Canada's Wonderland is the best when it's raining because a lot of people leave. Then when it stops raining, you've pretty much got the place to yourself. It's pretty fun. Same cycling gloves I have. You're welcome, Ebron. Hello, Joe's Crayons. Looks moist. We will not be playing Rap Battle tonight. That's more of a Johnny Stumbles thing. But I will play Stanley Parable later this week on Stumbles. Everett C, $20. I enjoy your streams. Thank you very much, channel member and supporter Everett. Uh-oh. This is not good, folks. This is not good. This was my armrest. Thank you, Everett C. Can you send some more? I need to buy a new chair. Just kidding. It completely snapped off when I leaned over. Oh, man. I like having armrests. Now I don't have an armrest. Thank you very much. Hey, Action Kid is here. Action Kid asking, why is there water on the lens? I can show you in a second. Unfortunately, my chair just died. Everett C, $20 again. Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can fix this armrest or if I have to buy a whole new chair. Duct tape that sucker. What am I, red green? So Action Kid asking why there's water on the lens. Well, you were showing one of your flood videos. This was one of my craziest videos ever, so I just thought we would watch it on the stream. Although possibly not in 1080p because I'm dumb. But anyways, there we go. Marg H, $10 for the new chair fund. Thank you, Marg H. I didn't just ride through it, Action Kid. Check this out. Look at that. It was gnarly. But thank you, Marg H. So that was fun. I was thinking, like, what's the craziest video I've ever done?
For the new chair fund, lol.
And thank you again, Marg H. And I think this one was it. So if you're looking for this video, I'll put it in the description if I can remember. But it's cycling Toronto in a thunderstorm by the lake, flash flooding. I think I stole that verbiage, flash flooding, from an Action Kit video. Brad Palmer towards the new chair fund. Thank you, Brad Palmer, for your support. All I gotta do is break a chair. You know what? I saw a piece fly off of the chair.
Towards the new chair fund.
I think I don't know. I don't think it's gonna it's gonna hold. I could steal the parts I need from the other armrest and save this armrest, but then I would be sacrificing the armrest on the right. That wouldn't be such a good idea. Everett caught it. Rest in peace. Got any Gorilla Glue? No, I think it's time for a new chair. This thing kind of squeaks too. I noticed when I first started streaming, this thing would get some good squeaks going on. Man, it feels so naked without the chair, or without the armrest. Thank you again for your support, guys. So, I have a video to play. Ooh. You know what? I really want this chair, but there's a problem. Why is that green? That does not work. I use a green screen. It'll make my chair look like it's see-through right in that spot. Like, this is a really good chair. This is a really good brand. Why is it green? Why is it green? Charlie is also asking why. And all these other chairs have all these like cheesy, stupid branding on it. I just want a simple, like, all black chair. I don't want like a racing massage chair. Just give me like a basic black. That one looks almost the same as this one if I take away that top cushion. I've got some work to do. Maybe I'll go to Canada Computer. Don't buy this. Hollow casters will break. Don't buy this chair. Casters for chairs should be steel. You know what? I already have casters on this chair that I replaced. So anyways, I'm going to play a new video. I may be browsing for chairs while I play the new video, but this is right around the corner from Ash Bridges Bay. 1, 2, Kevin Black's. Yeah, Canada Computers is kind of shady too. Back when GPUs were impossible to get, they were pretty much hoarding GPUs, even though they took pre-orders from people and they took their deposits. They were choosing to get what little stock they had and sell it for even more to other people who didn't pre-order and deposit. So, not a huge fan of Canada Computers. Nina says, why get a racing gaming chair? I find them very comfortable. I need a high back. I need this. Also, I like the way it looks. It looks better. IKEA has some nice basic chairs. No, we're going gaming. We're going gaming. But thank you guys for your support. I hope to have a new chair showing soon. I wish these Razer chairs just didn't have the green on them. Ooh. I think I found my chair. Free delivery Monday, June 13th. I think I found it. I'm gonna... Can I pause this video for a sec? So I'm just leaving the beaches. We're gonna be riding north up Woodbine here. How did they park that RV if the hitch is next to the water? I don't know. That's a good question. All right, so where is this video? I'm going to pause this. Look at this. I want a Razer chair. These are good. I've sat in them. This is a Razer Isker gaming chair. It doesn't have the stupid green logo. It's just black. I can deal with that. That's minimal branding. Looks good. It's adjustable. Fake leather, of course. And I'm not having to spend like $500 or $600. And the reviews. So this is what a real gaming chair feels like. Quality is incongruent with MSRP. Fantastic chair. Pas pour le costades. I don't know what that means. So far, so good. Not very comfortable. Well, chair seats cracking. Okay, I'm going to ignore the negative reviews and do a little more digging. But anyways, it's very rare to see like a name quality brand and like a chair like this for that cost. Chris says, Mom, you heard me right. I'm helping a stranger at the internet shop for a new chair. I think that's the one. I'm going to do a little more homework after this stream. But I think that's the one. Okay, let's get back to the video. Did I say a little more homework after the stream? I mean, during the stream. All right, Jeanette, have a good night. I'll wave to you with... This will now be incorporated into my stream in some kind of different way. Oh my God, are not walking today. No, Eunice is too dedicated to the art of life to buy a gaming chair. I like gaming chairs. They're comfortable. I cannot... If anything has a low back, I cannot and will not sit on it. Nothing drives me more crazy than like those bar stools where they have the tiny little back that barely goes up my back. Like, I'm just going to end up like hunching over on it. Not a fan of anything with a low back. And these things, like when I'm working, I just kind of like put my head right back. Right? It's pretty much the only time my spine isn't like curled over. Ooh, there's a nice chair. $501 though. Okay, it's ergonomic, high density foam, 4D armrests. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. Incorporate the armrest, as in the T in a new Strides logo. We're just gonna play with this. Oh, we're looking at some beach volleyball action here. Get one that has good back support. I know. I'm gonna type the name of this product. Then I'm gonna pop Reddit after that and see what the folks of Reddit have to think about it. Lumbar support is key. Yes, this one seems to be excellent in that department. So far. Yeah, there is the IKEA Marcus chair as well. This chair was $800 when it launched on Amazon. Anyways, back to the chat and paying attention to you guys. Thank you for tuning in and thanks for watching. Sorry, I get a little sidetracked when this type of thing happens. You know, I just happen to break my chair. Go to a place where you can sit in a chair, or order from a place where you can just return it if you're not too happy. Speaking of which, I ordered a new razor from Amazon. Said it was going to be same day delivery. I checked the app. It said it was delivered. It was not in front of my door. I went down to the lobby. It was not in the lobby. I chatted Amazon, and they were like, if it hasn't come tomorrow by 8 p.m., we'll give you a refund. Well, guess what? It's now after 8 p.m. I'm going to give it one more check. I don't think it's going to come. They thought, did you hear a phone ringtone? Yes, somebody was calling me. I think it was, ironically, I think it was Amazon trying to like buzz in. That was my phone ringing in my pocket. But yeah, Amazon said sometimes they scan your package before they actually deliver it, which I don't really buy. But I'll make it back. Whippy Dude says Eglinton made the list of worst roads in Ontario. Eglinton West. It was previously Eglinton Avenue East. So I'm thinking that's some ready-made content right there, right? Take the bike for a rip along Eglinton West, the worst road in Toronto. It already has a catchy title to it. And I was actually thinking of doing that tomorrow. I'll still give my legs a bit of a break. Might as well carry this break from walking out as long as possible. So I was thinking of doing that. I have a member's request to do some Rosedale videos. They gave me 2 in Rosedale. I'm thinking I'm going to combine them in one. So I don't know if that's going to be walking or on the e-scooter. So I'm going to do Rosedale. And then I have one to go up to Scarborough and do an e-bike ride. And then this weekend, I'm probably just going to fill up on walking videos. So those are my plans coming up. Tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm going to do Eglinton West, the worst road in Toronto, as rated by CAA. Previously, Dufferin Street has had that distinction, and Eglinton Avenue East has had that distinction. But with the never-ending Metrolinx construction disaster, it is now Eglinton West. Let's see, has this live stream yet got its copyright strike? Probably not till it's done. Let's see here. Live. No, it hasn't yet got its copyright strike. I know it's coming. Strike Eagle says Amazon left a package earlier this week at some other door on my street. Thankfully, they took a picture and I was able to walk and find it. Yeah, sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes in my building, they just dump them all in the lobby and leave. Alex says pass through his areas. He's going to be on the 32 bus heading to Yonge and Eglinton. Keep an eye out. I'll probably record a ride going... Yeah, I think it would be best just to go west, and I could follow the entire LRT line and finish up around Mount Dennis. Just after that, there is a proper bike lane that appears on Eglinton for a bit on the south side, if I'm not mistaken, right around the Humber Trail. So I'll probably ride from here out that way. A Medic's Mind is here. Hello, A Medic's Mind. Welcome to the chat. And I won't say who, but I did a podcast with a viewer somewhat recently who has a podcast, and no, it was not SR Gots. I'll let you figure out who that is. When this podcast with the person who I can't confirm who it was does go live, I will throw that up maybe on Instagram as well as the community feed on this channel and let you guys know. But first I'll watch said podcast just to make sure that it's good. I know it's good. Emma says she used to be a delivery driver. It would dump. At times you couldn't get inside. Apartments suck. If they can get inside my lobby, they can get on the elevator and come up to our apartments and leave the packages. Just saying, don't leave the packages down in the lobby. And if you missed the action at Medic's Mind, I leaned over and broke the armrest off my beloved gaming chair. And I've already located its replacement online. Although there's this OSP Furnishings Gigabyte high-back LED lit gaming chair. Do I want an LED lit gaming chair? That seems kind of nuts. Gaming chair for adults. So it looks like I'm going to get the Razer Isker just because I don't want to spend an ungodly amount of money on like a high-end chair. And if it really doesn't work out, I can always send it back. So there's that added benefit to it. And yay, I get to look forward to a big fun package coming in. That'll be fun. Chris Mills says as long as it has a cup holder. I just went to put my arm on where the armrest used to be and it was not there. This is truly a sad day. All these gaming chairs have like really ugly logos and branding on them. Like, I want something plain. If it's a logo, be subtle. I don't want to pay money to advertise for you. I say that as I have like a Shure logo on my microphone right here. We'll let that one go. Midnight Express is here. Hello. Kevin says I'm going backwards. I am. SR Gotts is here. You missed all the fun. The breaking of the chair. The craziest video I've ever recorded before. Lisa says it's for the Twitch streamers of the world. They want their shit seen. Just wait till TikTok gets into streaming. If you think Twitch is bad for that stuff. Oh, it is still daylight out. Show us Charlie. I can't show Charlie because I have the camera focused over the balcony. You should auction off the broken armrest. Thank you again, everyone who pitched in towards the new chair. I'm quite excited about that. Kevin says, what street is this? It looks like we have... Am I going north on Woodbine, about to turn left on Danforth, I believe. What I did was I rode my scooter from my home all the way down to Queen. I then recorded a video along Queen East and then the beaches boardwalk area. So that is going up on the channel. That'll probably be there like Friday. And then after that, I was like, I gotta get home. So that is what we're watching now. We're just kind of watching the ride from Woodbine Beach back home. I'll probably cut it off when we get to the area that we've seen 100,000 times. But this part's kind of neat. And this is a Sunday too. So this is a weekend. And Danforth wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. I figured there'd be a little bit more going on here, but nope. And yes, Susan, glad that things are working out well. I was reading about that in the chat earlier. You're in the ER for almost 7 to 8 hours. The only thing longer than that would be trying to transit through Pearson Airport. Yikes. Deborah, hello. Are you ready for the new beach club at Woodbine Beach? Dancers, live DJs, and tons of fun. It's going to be hot. I don't know. That's not the type of thing that normally appeals to me. Maybe I'll walk by in a video and we'll see what's going on there. SR Gotts tuned in and knew I was on Woodbine. That's scary. You are doing your homework about Leslieville and the beaches, I bet. I would almost expect you to be familiar with the area. Yeah, he says, why is there no balcony stream right now? We can... When I cut this video, I can show the balcony in the back. Emma saw the video about Pearson that the hockey player posted. Looks absolutely terrible. Yeah. It's on It's finally catching wind all over the news. I was just reading, was it Blog TO? Where was I reading that? I was just reading a big article about Pearson being a complete and utter disaster, and how, you know, the feds are too busy trying to control YouTubers like me rather than, you know, fix a real problem like the airports that don't work anymore and are now laughing stocks around the whole world. Welcome to the new Canada, I guess. I don't know. At least this is turning into a nice night. Yes, I was thinking when I saw it clear up after the rain, I was like, I could have gone out and done a live stream. I just could have like walked from here to like Casa Loma or something, and it would have been like a nice fun little stream. But we'll get to that. Susan says you read Bill C-11. Yeah, Bill C-11. I've gone on a rant about that earlier and why it's like literally the most un-Canadian evil thing ever. Not ever, but Autowalks posted something on Instagram the other day about it, and I just put that into my story. So check out that on my Instagram story if you want to hear more on it, or just simply type into Google, why is Bill C-11 bad? The problem with Bill C-11 is there's nobody actually supporting this thing other than the government. It's really scary. Anyways, I'll cut myself off. Oh, Lisa says stories disappear after 24 hours. I don't know how Instagram works. I did go through my Instagram the other day, and I replied to some comments, and I clicked the little heart beside some of them. So there's that. Medic's Mind. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Medic's Mind. A little something for chair insurance. Wink. This new chair I buy, I'm going to have to get some special insurance on it. You know what? I bet if I put this...
something for chair insurance, winking face.
If I put this one out, we've got like a big furniture dumpster where people put a lot of furniture out, and there's always people going through it. I bet if I put this out and put this armrest on it, somebody will take it, fix it up, and probably try to resell it on Craigslist, and ultimately it'll find a new home. I'm not going to throw it out. We're going to give someone the opportunity to rehabilitate, or maybe like it's a perfectly fine chair, but I did put new wheels on it. I might want to take those wheels off because it is rocking fancy new casters that were kind of pricey because the original wheels it came with broke. That's what kind of high quality chair this is. So yeah, maybe I'll put it out without the wheels. I mean, you can get new wheels for like $15 on Amazon if they just buy the cheap ones. What's really cool is you get like the inline skate or rollerblade style wheels on these chairs. They're pretty fun. $50 will get you a couple of IKEA chairs. Thank you again, A Medic's Mind. A voice actor and author extraordinaire. Hebron says, get your own damn wheels. Yeah, that's what I'll put on it. Get your own damn wheels. Whippy Dude says, yeah, I'm doubting it because the piece that holds this on the other side of this is not metal. It is plastic and it is snapped. So even if you fix that, it probably won't hold as soon as there's any pressure on it. That's what, like, they just cheaped out. Like, if it was a piece of metal, it wouldn't have snapped off. It probably just would have bent. But the fact that it, like, broke into bits and, like, is now spread out over my floor doesn't give me hope for fixing this chair. But, hey. Oops. That's not good. I just bashed my laptop with the chair. Tara Tracy says she was born and raised in Toronto, and this is like a virtual trip home for you. There's all kinds of videos just like this on the channel, and you can check out Ken's channel as well. Alex Gets Around TO has a channel where he does something similar. I think I'm the old... Well, Ryan Ride Scoots and Tom Tim Tongue Scoots. SR Gots. can't afford more than this, but here's more for your chair fund. Thank you, SR Gots. I've never felt so much pressure to buy a new chair now. What if I just fix this? We'll adopt a rescue dog or something with the funds if I don't end up getting a new chair. We'll do something good, but I'm definitely
afford more than this, but here's more for your chair fund.
I've already talked myself into getting the new razor. Thank you, SR Gots. You know, you should go on a certain someone's podcast. You both have these like charismatic, made for radio voices and personalities. I think it would be just interesting listening to you guys talk. You know who I'm talking to. Hook up. I'll make it happen. Chris Mills says, top of the second, Jays up 2-0 over the Royals after a disappointing crash and burn versus the Twins. It is good to see them back up 2-0. Games which I could not watch over the weekend because my IPTV service expired and I had to send someone some Bitcoin to get it back up. All perfectly legal and legitimate, of course. That's how you pay for TV, right? You send Bitcoin to a random guy in Vietnam, and then you get all the Sportsnet channels. I think that's how it works. I'll have to check with our friends, the CRTC, and see what they have to say about it. So we are going west on Danforth. Not quite in Greektown yet. We're almost there. Not quite. But thank you again, SR Gots. Wow, replacement adjustable arms are not cheap. And they might not even fit this chair. The pads, yeah, I've replaced the pads. These pads are new. Chris Mill says, how is the HD on IPTV services? This particular service I use has an app that my FireCube plays, and the bitrate is like pretty high. It's like 8,000 on 1080p, so it is like properly good HD, but it's geared for sports, so it's really more about watching like UFC replays and stuff like that. I don't know how much more I can say, but the quality is pretty good. Estelle, hello Estelle. Sir God says, Greektown, the land of her people. Welcome to the stream, Estelle. You missed the crazy rain thunderstorm, and we're just dropping in on an e-scoot. By the way, everything I said about how I watch TV was a lie. Yeah, I don't think replacing the armrest is really going to be an option. It looks like we're going to... These ones actually do look like they would fit. But it's $53 plus $23 shipping. Yeah, and there's no guarantee that that would even fit. Brad says maybe you're just customizing your chair. Whippy Dude says taste of the Danforth may not happen this year. Yeah, apparently there's concern that the Danforth is now too narrow with the bike lanes and the Cafe TO patios, and the fact that they've installed these curbs to protect the bike lanes, which moving for like a weekend long festival would be an enormous undertaking. They're kind of threatening to pull the plug on Taste of Danforth. And I know it's kind of like this really big, popular street festival. But at the same time, they're kind of a dime a dozen these days in the city. I know we haven't had them for like 2 years, so maybe that's poor of me to say that. And it's certainly good for for a lot of local businesses in the area, but like if you went to Do Westfest or if you go to Taste of Little Italy, you've been to Taste of the Danforth. Like it's the same vendors, it's the same games. It's kind of like Ribfest. Everywhere you go, it's pretty much the same thing. They're just taking the same dog and pony show and setting up in a different parking lot. At least that's my opinion of Taste of the Danforth. Like I personally wouldn't miss it. It's always been a zoo, and I've never found anything there that I couldn't find at other street festivals. And one thing about it is a lot of the restaurants would probably not have tasted the Danforth if it meant closing their sidewalk patios. See how we're riding through Danforth now? I bet the added business from having these sidewalk patios would probably offset whatever business they would have lost by added people coming from Taste of the Danforth. So I don't even know if it's a loss for the local restaurants in the area. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. They could always just hold it on Broadview, I guess. Taste of the Broadview, or that wouldn't work. And I know someone's going to make a comment on how Taste of the Danforth is very unique and how there's 100 things you can do there that you can't do anywhere else. Fun fact, I got my boating license. This guy has never operated a boat in his life, but I got my boating license at Taste of the Danforth. It was like, I think I was there the first year they implemented like a new boat licensing system, and there was like a tent set up, and there was people like, hey, come here, get your boating license. So I literally went and did that. And I had a friend who had a cottage in Muskoka, so he was actually like interested in doing that. But that's that came out of Taste of Danforth. And also going into Wine Rack and buying the growers cider and then walking around drinking it, because who's going to enforce that sort of thing? That's a memory I have from Taste of Danforth. Ruben says, I didn't know you needed a license to boat. I think you do. If the boat's a certain length and has a motor, you do need a license. Avera says, when was this recorded? This one was recorded on Sunday. Hello, CubePog. Chris Mills has an amateur radio license. That's neat. Where are we now? What street is this? Can I read it? We are at Plater. So we have left Greektown. We're now in... Yeah, we're now in the Plater Estates, I think. Lisa says boozy slushy drinks is her memory of it. Whippy dude, stop going. Yeah, that's the other thing about Taste of the Danforth. It becomes like hyper crowded. Like it gets ridiculously busy. I'm just checking to see if this stream has been struck by the copyright gods yet. Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, you can see the curbs here that they installed for the bike lane on the left, because Taste of the Danforth would start at Broadview. They're concerned that not all the vendors who pay for their slots won't be able to show up, and that'll take too big of a bite out of their operating cost. And then you have the restaurants with their sidewalk patios like pushing things out. I mean, they're not just going to be able to like fold up and retract that for just a weekend. So yeah, I'm curious to see, will it be like a scaled down Taste of Danforth? Is this just a whole bunch of people huffing and puffing over nothing and it'll be fine? That's my guess. My guess is it'll go on. It won't really be any different than it normally would. Canal says, why is this broadcast the craziest? It was the video I played before that. This one's just a video I recorded for the sake of it. Ruben says, could they shut the street down? Well, that's what they do, actually. They turn it into like a big weekend-long street festival. Yeah, Lisa, I mean, there's like Withrow Park, I guess. I don't know. Part of the appeal, I guess, is restaurants can sell directly on the sidewalk as like little stands. I don't know. I'm just saying I personally won't miss it, but I understand that there's probably some people that would. Canal says, is Toronto warm or cold? It is both. Right now it is cool. Not, it's like you could wear a t-shirt outside right now and you'd be fine. What temperature is it? Let's see. It is 16. So this is when you get people in their coat and their jeans. And then you get people in their shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops. You see the whole gamut of clothing decisions in spring and fall here in Toronto. And we have emerged in front of Castle Frank Station, going west on Bloor Street East. Bob says, how did it get cold again? I think the rain brought it. Whippy Dude says, Ukrainian festival in Bloor West has great food and entertainment. And they also have Cafe TO on Bloor West, and they have bike lanes. Actually, where is that one being held exactly? Bloor West Village, yeah. There'll be... Oh, Bloor West Village. That is... The bike lanes only go halfway into Bloor West Village, right? They stop at Runnymede. All right, Deborah, have a good night. A new coffee shop just opened at Brunswick and Harvard. Major coffee and emissions record shop. I feel like we've been losing cafes, right? Starbucks left. And even like a whole bunch of whatever second cups we have left have been closing. There hasn't been a lot of like smaller chain and mom and pop type shops popping up over the pandemic. So I hope we see a resurgence in coffee shops. I hope some of these cannabis retailers that don't survive end up as like cafes and hole-in-the-wall bars. Vivian Johnson, sorry, Johnny, I had to go to bed. Not much sleep last night and up early this morning. You're forgiven, Vivian. No need to be sorry. Have a good night. I'm just grateful you tuned in. I'm sorry if the carnage was a bit much from killing my chair. I will post a picture of this on Instagram right after the stream. Look at that. It's got like stains on it. Do you even want to know what that is? Should we take the black light to it? Kevin wants to see me test 20 cafes in one video. Well, let's say we average $4 a coffee. That's a very expensive video, Kevin. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that comment. But I'm genuinely curious. Like, I would send this into a lab for a forensic analysis just to be like, what's up? Because I've had this chair for like a good 4 or 5 years now, I think. Wait, says all I need is crazy glue. Kevin says those are bloodstains. Maybe. Has my balcony camera fallen off yet? No. It is still daylight outside. %, dog slobber. Looks like edibles residue. Beer stains. No, this is an old one, Ali. I bought new pads for the armrests. And I bought new casters. We are approaching Yonge and Bloor, and I think this guy in the bike in front of me, I think he's kind of a D-bag. Not the guy in front of the guy in front of me. So we saw them go right around a car that was turning right. Every time we got to an intersection, when I was sitting there at a red light, he would always like get in front of me for some reason, even though I was clearly moving faster than him. Like every single time I would stop at a red light, he would like make it a point to like go in front of me and block the pedestrian crossing. Then the light would turn green, and then I would just like whip past him. Like, what was the point of that whole exercise? Like, I'll do that too when I'm obviously moving faster than someone, and it's just like, it's better for both of us. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just let me go around. It's cool. Slower moving people are generally okay with this, but I was like, I don't get it. I was moving faster than this guy. I just kept hitting lights, which let him catch up and then jump in front of me. We'll see if we can catch him doing that before the end of this. Juliet says, even drinking decaf will end up fogging. Maybe. That insurance company has been putting green for a front lawn. Oh, Manulife? So those two guys, the cyclist I was talking about and his friend, turned right on to Church Street. So we'll be mingling with them pretty soon. Idiot walking in the bike lane. What else is new? I think we're going to sign off. Oh, there he is. Hey, thanks for just sliding in front of me for no reason. And going out into the middle of the intersection, even though there's a red light. Like, what are you benefiting from doing this? How is this? And then I'm just like, hey, look, okay, see ya, fuckface. Like, what was the point of that maneuver? If you're gonna do that, be quick. Don't do that when you're clearly slower than the person that you're going around. SR says, is that a guy from New York? Small D energy. But he kept doing it. He does it like every red light. It was legitimately pissing me off. I was like, this does not make sense. If you do that to someone, it should be like this guy on the left. He knows what's up. He's like, hey, I'm faster than these people. I'm going to fly around this guy in the lane. Nothing wrong with that. Perfectly fine. Anyways. I think I get hit by another red light here, and this guy just like moseys on up right next to me and then in front of me again. He's gone. Reminds you of World Police. Guy on the left hit the boost button. Hey, some cyclists just go fast. Like, there he is again. Why are you in front of me? What are you accomplishing by doing this? What is the point? Bye. And the same guy almost got hooked by a car because a car was turning right. And he wedged himself to the right around a vehicle that was turning right. Like, I wish I was paying attention, and I would have pointed that out earlier on Bloor Street East. Like, that is the stupidest thing you can do. If you're on a bike and a car has its signal on and it's turning right and the car is ahead of you, you stop and let the car turn, or you go around it to the left. Never go around a car turning right to the right. You are asking for the car to hit you. And yes, it will be your fault, not the car's fault. Like, there are rules we have to follow, believe it or not. Kevin says, okay, I hate that guy too. Chris Mills, was he wearing a helmet? No. Like, yes, there is a war on the car. There is a war on the cyclist, but you know, if we all just kind of follow the rules and be cool with each other, we all can get along. It's not like this big us versus them thing. Especially when we're like playing with our lives. I think, did this guy catch up to me again? Is this it? Is this the end of him? I think he did it one or two more times actually. Oh, I'm actually left. I think I'm blocking him. Like, I deliberately put myself in a position where he couldn't go around me. I think that I remember looking over my shoulder and like not letting that guy do it, just to see what he would do if he would try to go around me again. Anyways, Devin says, I thought California was expensive, but dang, that's $8.50 a gallon. I don't know what a gallon is. See, here's a right turning car, pedestrian crossing. It was relatively safe, but still, that was kind of dumb of me to just do that. Bandless Dweller says beginnings of bike rage. Kevin. I don't know. Maybe he's the nicest guy. Maybe he's the sweetest guy in the world. He just doesn't know how to operate a bike. I don't know. So we are going north up Yonge, and again, not too much longer left on this stream. I do have a doggy that needs to be walked, and some gummies. I'm gonna have to finish these. These things are hugely delicious. Sour neon worms, made with real fruit juice. Can you believe this bag was just $1 from Dollarama? Just $1. I highly endorse them and whoever made this armrest. Pine Soul says Dollarama for the win. If you know what's up, you can do very well at Dollarama. Whippy Dude says, good night. Thanks for a fun stream. You're welcome. Where did you get that for $1? Dollarama. Linda Jane Jackson. All right. Maybe when we get to St. Clair, we're gonna call it a night. Well, you have the big Dollarama that used to be the record shop right at Bathurst and Bloor. All right, Cartech. Oh, you're going to watch Kit Boga. Is Kit Boga on Twitch? That would be fun. I've never actually watched a Kit Boga live stream. I always just watch his YouTube videos. Harjot says the Jays got 2. Aaron Hockey says, is it Pride Month in Canada? I believe it is. At least in Toronto. The big Pride Festival is the last weekend of June. And that whole area along Church and I guess Yonge and Wellesley will be, there'll be a street party. There'll be all kinds of events going on. It's one of, if not the biggest one of its kind in North America. So there'll be some content to be made there for sure. Hopefully the parade doesn't get interrupted this year. And that was quite... I remember seeing that on the news. I wasn't there when it happened like 4 or 5 years ago, but that was pretty nuts. Lisa says so many things to check out this summer. Yeah, my channel practically makes videos for itself now. It's just like super easy. Just what's going on in Toronto this weekend. There's something. All right, Kevin, have a good night. And speaking of good night, we are north of St. Clair, but we have a lot of viewers. I'm conflicted. Okay, when we get to Davisville, we're going to end the stream. How's that? We're just going to go a little bit more north when we get to Davisville. Just a friendly reminder to subscribe if you are interested in seeing more streams. The next one, I think I'm going to do walking when I get out. Do walking? Is that English? I don't know. But it is now. Midnight Express says, I wonder how much condo rents are in this area. Absurd. But there is a fair bit of like rental stock, especially around Yonge and Davisville. That is kind of reasonable. Bachelor apartment, like a big bachelor in an old building might be $1,400 for like 450, 500-ish square feet. So like it's not all doom and gloom in Toronto real estate, but yeah, the condos are, they rent for similar to downtown prices. So very expensive, especially around Yonge and Eglinton. But the rental buildings where you get a lot more square footage and you actually get a management company instead of like amateur landlord can be okay. I don't want to say affordable, but they can be okay. Without cost says, Johnny, can you take us to walk Charlie? Yeah, I was hoping to do that today, but it was raining. Both walks. Lisa says older buildings are underrated. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't want to deal with basement laundry, but for me, that's not a big deal. Dan the Stoller says, got to go and find cheap rent on feet online when researching from another town is absurd. And it's also littered with scammers. There's all kinds of people preying on online listings like Craigslist, Kijiji. They're just full of not legit listings. There's even people that will get the keys to a place and show a place, and then they'll ghost you and they'll take your deposit, and you'll show up there on moving day and somebody else is moving in or somebody else already lives there. It's just, I don't know, just definitely use caution. If you are from out of town, have a friend in the city, someone go check it out, verify it's legit. Don't e-transfer anyone any money until you've absolutely verified it's legit. It's just scam city, unfortunately. Oh hell no, you beat people up. Hey, look at that. I killed the video there. And there is Midtown. There is the view from the balcony. The sky is getting a little dark. And yes, this is a live view. You can see some like cars and stuff dancing around on the bottom right of the screen. That is a street. But yeah, do you like the balcony view? I don't know if this is enough to warrant a stream where people can hang out. It's very static. But if I angle the camera down anymore, you're literally going to see inside someone's backyard. Like you'll see them let their dog out. I know it's technically not a privacy invasion because I can view it, but that's kind of weird for me. I don't really want it. And they've got a big deck. Like literally the house in the middle of the screen, they've got like a huge deck and they're always outside. So that's why the camera is kind of angled the way it is. I don't really want to show someone's personal backyard on a live stream. Pinesoul says, I'm out of town working in Wisconsin at a cheese factory. Email $1,000. Yeah, it's always something like that. I'm an investor. I'm in like Dubai or Hong Kong. I own a bunch of properties. I can't come back to the country. They were using COVID as an excuse for a while. All kinds of bullshit. Just be very, very careful if you're navigating that kind of rental market, I guess. Anyways, folks. G-Kid, maybe. GD Kid, maybe. That's the house, by the way, when there was a windstorm and I noticed their door was blown in and their dog was just wandering the neighborhood. And I knocked on the door and the guy was like, what? No, my dog's in the backyard. And I was like, no, your dog is down the street. I am looking at your dog now. And he was pretty grateful I did that. So that is that house. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching. I think it's been a fun stream. I don't know if there's going to be a home stream on Friday night or not, but there will probably be a stream on Friday, one way or the other. But I kind of enjoyed getting out last Friday and doing a live stream out in the wild instead of doing that from home. I feel like the city's kind of alive. There's kind of a buzz to it. So sitting at home doing these home streams might make sense during the winter when there's not a lot going out or going on Friday. But in the summer, like we have Fridays and Saturdays. Those are like the big nights. And I typically don't get out Saturdays to record. So I might, at least for summer, do more of these home streams earlier in the week. And then Friday night, I can go out and record and make some content or do videos or chill with people and get myself a life. Anyways, huge thanks to everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Hit the like button on your way out. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the Broken Chair Fund. The chair will be fixed and or replaced, probably replaced with the chair I order as soon as the stream is done. Thank you, Brad Palmer, SR Guts, Novell Koss, Linda Jane Jackson, Claudia, JK Rubin, Marie Palmer, Ali BHG, PGH, Alex, Harjot, Gertej. I will catch you guys on the next one. Probably a live stream tomorrow, or Lisa, Herman, and Tom Bikes as well. Tomorrow or Wednesday. I will probably stream for sure on the Stumbles channel tomorrow. All right, Sam.